darling.
Okay, hey everyone, it's Saphyra. For those of you who have watched my room tour, I promised that I would do a more in-depth look at my desk, so that is what I'm going to do now. Okay, my desk is quite big. It goes from here all the way around to there, and it also has a hutch on it. Okay, so I got my desk quite a few years ago actually from Warehouse Stationery. Unfortunately I can't find it on there anymore, and I'm not sure where you would get another one, but it is a really good desk. It just takes up a lot of room. Okay, so on with the tour. We'll start on this side. Okay, on this end I have at the back just an air freshener, cleaner for my computer screen, a lip balm, body lotion, and a cleanser for my glasses. Then coming forward I have this dragon box, coffin box. Part of that is got a dragon on the lid. Then I have one of my glasses cases, the remote for my stereo, the book I'm reading at the moment, my cell phone, and my water container on a coaster. Yep, it's a mason jar. Okay, then next to the body lotion I have these 4 pen holders, and what they actually are is bathroom accessories, and I bought them from Briscoe's here in New Zealand. They're actually toothbrush holders, and like for toothpaste, toothbrushes, combs in your bathroom, but I found if you take the lids off, they make, so I was saying, these holders make really good pen holders. In the first one I've got some pencils, both mechanical and lead pens and normal pencils. The one next to it I have my friction pens in it, and I use them for when I'm writing some things in my planner that I'm not sure if they're going to be changed. Then I have this little container that has a pen and some highlighters and some felt pens that I use for my calendar. Then next to that I have my most frequent used Sharpies. And on the windowsill above my desk I have this little clock, and it's actually an alarm clock, but I don't like using the alarm on it, so it's good to have nearby when I want to see what the time is. And that's just a photo of my bunny Alexander, and a little tea light candle that's battery operated. Okay, in front of the pen holders I have this little dragon box that you'll recognise from the intro of this video. He's purple and sparkly, and he's sitting on a book, and inside of that I just have an eraser and a whiteout tape at the moment. And in front of him I have my current nail polishes that I'm using, and they're by Chi Chi Cosmetics. Then that little black thing is my lens cap. Next to the dragon I have this snow globe that is also a dragon. I got both of them from a store in the town where I live called Trick or Treat. And then I have this little angel holding a sword, and she's a little storage box as well, and inside here I keep small binder clips, purple and black ones. Okay, behind that I have a letter rack that was originally pink that I painted purple, and inside that I keep my memo pads. Okay, next to that I have my wallet, one of my planners, the other one's sitting on my bed at the moment, but I do use 2 planners, and they're both by Filofax. If you want to see what's inside them, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do a tour of my planners. Okay, I then have a dictionary, my financial books, my journal, a notepad, notebook that I just use as scrap paper, something for a college that I'm looking at applying to, and a bill for the renewal of my driver's license. Okay, then in front of those I have my pencil cases. The purple one in the back, sorry, is the one that I use for when I'm doing my financial planning, and the one in the front that has bunnies on it, I use that for my planner for the colour coding, and that's the one that I carry around with me. Okay, coming across from that, I have another glasses case because yes, I am blind. I have the vision of a bat. So I have to wear 2 pairs of glasses because I have a mild case of glaucoma, and the 2 pairs of glasses are for different things. These ones are for distance vision, and the purple ones are for when I'm reading or doing work at my computer. Okay, then I have this storage box that I bought from Warehouse. I actually found it in the garage section, and it's meant to hold like bolts and screws and nuts and little bits and pieces like that you'd have in the garage. But what I've done is labelled the little drawers and used it to store stationery, because this desk does not have any drawers in it, otherwise that's where the stuff would go. So I have whiteout, lead and push pins, large paper clips, small paper clips, pencil sharpeners, binder clips, rubber bands, spare staples, tape, the rest of my Sharpies, my glue sticks, and a whole bunch of erasers. Okay, and sitting on top of that I have these 2 rats, which I got at Halloween. Behind them is he's actually sitting on my windowsill. He's Dracula, and I got him not last Halloween but the one before, and he came filled with fudge, and he just sits there as an ornament. I haven't figured out what to do with him yet. Then between the 2 rats I have these 3 dragons, and they are the Gothic equivalent, I would say, of the see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil monkeys. And they're pink and sparkly. They're pretty cute. I found them at the local Red Cross thrift store, so I was really happy about that. Okay, next I have this big tombstone that I got last Halloween, and that little guitar on top of him belongs to one of my Monster High dolls. It's actually the bag for my operetta doll. I just clipped that up there with him. Then in front of that I have my favourite Monster High dolls. I have Venus, McFlytrap, Frankenstein, Claudine Wolf, Spectra Vondergeist, and Elizabeth. Then in front of them I have my skull, and this is actually a money box. Focus, thank you. This is actually a money box that I got last year for my birthday from my mother. And he's got all these scroll patterns on him. He's really heavy, and he's going to be even heavier when he's full because he takes a lot of coins. Okay, then behind my Monster High dolls I have a pile of notebooks, and then next to those notebooks I have these 2 bins. One has all my stickers in it, and the one behind this rack has all my washi tape in it, and there's quite a bit. Okay, then I've got this little rack. I think I bought this one at the warehouse as well. And then I just have a calculator, some scissors, my passport, some mail, and a notebook, or notepad rather, that has my music that I want to get in it. Then I have a couple of single hole punches and, pardon me, some tweezers that I use for when I'm doing crafts. Okay, then the next thing you see is my laptop, this is it. It's a Toshiba satellite. Okay, then above where those bins are, I have this little shelf. And in the front I have these baby dragons that are hatching out of their eggs. And I have this other little dragon. Then that grey box is where I put all my pay slips from working. Then I have some spare wallets, my ski animals Diego. I know I just butchered that. That pink case has the cord for my camera to hook to my computer so I won't lose it. Then I have some felt pens and gel pens that I use in my planner or my journals. Then I have this container that has post-it notes in it. And coming up, I have along the bottom, I've just put some push pins into the wood, and I've hung up the purses from my Monster High dolls. Then pretty much the only storage in this desk is those two cupboards. I'm not going to show you what's behind there because it is a bit of a mishmash, but inside it I just keep like coloured pencils and other spare items that you find hanging around the desk that I couldn't figure out what to do with. And then up on top of that I have my lamp. Then I have some more dragons. These ones are pretty new. I just got them for my birthday, and I love them, they're gorgeous. And I have this other dragon, that green one. I found him over at the Red Cross shop when I bought the other dragon. And then I just have some Monster High dolls. This vase with some black roses, black and purple roses in it. A candelabra that has 3 purple candlesticks, and then the rest of what's along there is my Monster High dolls. Okay, we're coming all the way back down. On this little hook I just have my keys, a couple of little coin purses, and my earbuds. And yes, my keychain is a little devil. Isn't he cute? Okay, then coming up I have my headphones, my over-the-ear headphones. Then I have the CD rack. Then coming down I have this cup that I bought when I was in Australia at a place called Dracula's. If you've been there, it's pretty cool. It's not that scary, but it's pretty cool. And I have my scissors and my long rulers in there. Coming around I have some more of my Monster High dolls. Then behind them I have a magazine rack, and some of them are sitting on my printer, and on top of my printer I just have a box of tissues. Okay, then coming down I have this cup that I use for when I'm painting in my journal. Okay, then I just have a couple of CDs that I've got for my birthday recently. One is the Sisters of Mercy Floodland, and the other one is The Cure's Greatest Hits. Okay, then coming down, my desk has this pull-out drawer, and it's supposed to be for a keyboard, but I obviously don't have a keyboard because I have a laptop. And on it I just store some spare batteries, some hooks that I use for when I want to hang things on my wall, some notepads, some more notepads and organisers, and that black notebook there is my Book of Shadows. Okay, then coming down a bit further I have this set of drawers here. On top of it I just have a hole punch, stapler, tape, and a memo cube, and my iPod that I use to listen to music out of. And then inside those drawers I just... Okay, coming up here on this shelf I have my adult colouring in box. and then I have some coloured pencils, some envelopes, and my rabbit's vet record. Then I have this container which is 4 drawers, and inside of it I have backups of all my pens. So on the top one I have black ink pens, then blue ink pens, coloured ink pens, and the bottom drawer has highlighters, and there's a lot of highlighters in there. Okay, and then I just have the main unit for my stereo. Okay, and I didn't show you what was on this little shelf, but all that's on it is some more dragons and then the pets for the Monster High ghouls. Okay, the only other thing that relates to my desk is this calendar, and it's a Victoria Francis calendar, and this is the picture for August, which is really cool. Both her and Stokes are brilliant artists, and I try to buy a calendar from at least one of them every year. And yeah, that's it. So I'll just give you one more pan of my desk. Okay, that's the end of my desk tour. If you've got any questions for me or video suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I do read all my comments and I answer all of them. Be sure to check out my room tour video if you haven't seen it already, and I also have a blog post that relates to both my room tour and my desk organisation, and I'll leave the links for those in the bottom bar so you can check them out as well, and hope you have a great day. Bye!